I'm Andy Knight.
And I'm Marguerite and we built a small footprint treehouse.
We've got east and south facing orientation, so big windows, big doors, so that it kind of forces you in this direction, which is to the forest, to the mountains, which, you know, is the reason why we live here, really, among other reasons.
We also got married under the huge tree right out there. We were knew we wanted to build the house. We knew we were not okay with cutting down the tree, and so it's a really limited lot size. We were like, whatever you do, we can't lose the tree, and so that totally shaped the size of the house. So we worked with Loci Architecture and Design, and so Sarah Ayers and Luke Jackson on the house, and part of the reason why we worked with them was because of kind of their approach to building with the kind of the environment surrounding the house, and they really loved the idea of building a smaller footprint and very energy efficient house.
We think that the highlights of the efficiency are HVAC, a heat pump system, hot water heater, it's efficient, a washer dryer that are efficient, induction range, and aside from just the general tightness of the house, we have 14 solar panels, which will give us about 6,200 kilowatts a year that will offset our consumption.
The places where we felt like we could keep costs down, we wanted to make sure that none of that affected the efficiency of the house. We chose to have more energy efficient windows and appliances that use less energy. All of the things that we were reading about, especially about natural gas, about both environmental impact and also health impacts. And growing up in Missoula, my mom's house is a very old house. There's natural gas, she's got a natural gas stove. And she's also an asthmatic. And so I always, as more of this research was coming out, I felt like there was a couple very high profile articles talking about even when your stove is off, it's not really off. So there's health effects and environmental effects. And when we first started building with Loci, they had asked if we wanted gas in the home, and Andy was like, definitely not. And I had still had this but it's so nice to have a gas stove. And my dad is, used to be a contractor, and he was like, oh, it's going to hurt the resale value of your home if you don't put gas in your house. And this is coming from someone who was a solar contractor, in the, in the 70s. And Sarah and Luke were actually actually, it's kind of the wave of the future to not have gas in your home. And there's all these reasons, and there's major cost savings for us also on the front end. So it was just kind of a mental shift of oh, maybe we don't need gas anywhere. And they were great about kind of talking us through what that would mean and what the trade-offs would be. It felt important for all those reasons to be as efficient as we could in the house. There were things that I think we just wouldn't have known about. And now, when other friends are talking about, oh, we're talking about doing solar, or how do you like your induction? Now we're oh, we love it. It's so great. No one should have gas in their house. You should put, you can put electrical or solar panels up there, because it feels much more accessible now having done it. So one of the cool things has been throughout our building process, my mom lives next door, and her house is from the 1890s. Her house is retrofitted with solar panels, but through kind of our research about gas stoves, she's taken out her gas stove and has put in a more energy efficient electric stove.
She's been able to sort of piggyback and sort of be inspired by what she sees going on, and she's replaced some windows.
And just kind of seeing that even on one of the oldest houses in the Rattlesnake, doing some more energy efficient retrofitting is still possible. So that's been a fun part of the process as well.
Yeah, one thing at a time.